I'll be with you in a minute.
No rush.
Hey, how are ya? Sorry, Dr. Bernucci is just breathing down my neck for this paperwork.
What's wrong? Do I have sugar on my face? I just had a donut downstairs.
No, it's just that color for a second. You look like Emily. Thanks for getting the picture so quickly.
Yeah, I'll put a rush on the scans.
Great, thanks.
So is it fair to ask what you're doing here?
Elizabeth called me. It's got nothing to do with you.
So you're not here to tempt me?
No, but that could be arranged.
Sounds like fun.
Do I even want to know?
Rebecca and I agreed to let things cool off for a little while Alexis attempts to prove there's a connection between her and Helena.
Whose idea was that?
Rebecca's, actually. What?
Just because I work with her doesn't mean I trust her.
She's not working with Helena. There's no way.
It's like the perfect son for Luke just came out of nowhere. And for Lucky, seeing the two of them together really sheds light on what he's missing with his dad.
Well, I know they're not as close as they used to be, but they're still father and son.
There are all kinds of fathers. You know, when Lucky was little, he was really close to Luke. They spent so much time together, and their family was always on the run. It was Luke and Lauren, Lucky against the world. But ever since Lucky took on the role of being a dad, it's like, I think he wants to reconnect with Luke in a new way.
Has he told Luke any of that?
No, they mostly just fight.
Well, we all know how tough Luke can be. Remember when he used to call me the spawn? I represented everything in his life that he just didn't want to deal with.
Yeah, well, Ethan's the opposite. He's a connection to Holly Sutton, to adventure, to Luke's glory days.
Hi. Well, what can I get you? What brings you here? Not necessarily in that order.
Do you have any coffee?
You know, your timing is impeccable. I just brewed a pot 2 minutes ago.
Thank you. I don't mean to overstep, but he really helped me all those years ago. After the fire, when Lucky was gone and we all thought he was dead. I saw firsthand how terrible that situation was for you. And then even before that, I was with Lucky when he found out what really happened between you and Laura.
Elizabeth, you don't need to dance around this. Lucky's upset about Ethan.
Well, then do you think there's a way you can just confirm whether or not he's actually your son?
Yes, there is. Holly Sutton. And right now she's working her way into telling me.
This is really difficult for Lucky.
Well, it's no picnic for me or Ethan.
You know, the way you say that, it's like you and Ethan are a team. That you guys have already bonded and you haven't even known him for 6 months.
Well, Ethan and I have a lot in common.
As opposed to you and Lucky.
Lucky's my son. I love him. And we move in different circles.
He learned not to expect too much over the years because you made it pretty clear you didn't want to be a father.
No, I didn't. That's true.
And now Ethan has showed up and he's like the greatest thing that's ever happened, the son you've always wanted. And Lucky means nothing to you at all.
I love Lucky. But if Ethan turns out to also be my son, I'm not going to withhold my love from him just to make Lucky comfortable.
He feels like you're shutting him out.
He shut me out a long time ago. Maybe he had good reason, maybe he didn't. But it's a done deal. And I have never been the deadbeat waste of time that he makes me out to be. I really tried to be a dad. I gave it my best shot. I did everything I was supposed to do. I went to the games, I fed the dog, I lived in that damn house till I wanted to hang myself from the banister. The walls closing in on me. I gave it my best shot. It wasn't good enough. I just am not a regular guy. But I was me, son of a bitch. I was always me. And Lucky used to appreciate that.
What did you think would happen when he grew up? Did you realize he might want a life of his own? Or did you just expect him to join you and go off on all your adventures?
No, I didn't expect that. Of course I knew he was going to have a life of his own. I certainly never expected him to march in here every couple of days and threaten to arrest my bartender or talk to me like I'm some drunk. Ethan appreciates who I am. Ethan actually wants to learn what I have to teach. I enjoy spending time with Ethan. And if he turns out to be my kid, I'll be very happy. But that doesn't mean that I wish Lucky weren't.
You think he's missing out on a lot by settling down with me and my kids, don't you?
I'm just afraid that one day Lucky's gonna wake up and feel trapped. And then he's gonna hurt you. And he's gonna hurt your kids. Just like I hurt mine.
I don't think Lucky feels trapped by a home and a family. I think he loves us. And I wish the two of you would stop judging each other long enough to realize how much you love each other too.